Well, we've just been tracking this gray sky overhead since sunrise this morning, and it's really not going to go away too much over the next couple of hours, though gradually as we head towards sunset, we'll begin to see a few more peaks of sunshine before we head into the overnight hours. As of right now, just tracking a few light rain showers out there, starting to push onshore, all thanks to mainly that easterly wind. High pressure still remains to our northeast, so our weather setup, comparing it to what we've been tracking over the last couple of days, really hasn't changed too terribly much. We're also still tracking that trough across the Gulf Coast states, locking in that moisture all ahead of a cold front that will gradually move in as we head into the middle part of the week, and that's what's going to change up the air mass sitting across the coastal empire and low country. A little muggy out there for today and tomorrow, but by the time the cold front passes, we're looking at a cooler and drier air to move in, and that's what's going to allow for the sunshine and temperatures more comfortable in the 70s to return by the end of the week. Though for this afternoon, still staying pretty warm, back into the lower 80s, right around average for this time of year. We're still also tracking that persistent easterly wind. Those wind gusts not terrible out there right now, but because of how persistent that easterly wind has been, we'll continue to watch the high tide levels remain elevated from today through about midweek. Overall, though, most of us will just deal with that mostly cloudy sky and those off and on rain showers for a few areas later on today. So again, those wind gusts out there right now, highest roughly around 20 miles per hour, but how persistent that northeasterly wind has been, that combined with the super full moon, which peaks later on tonight, will continue to give us the elevated high tide levels through about midweek until that cold front passes. So the next high tide is later on this evening around 8 p.m. at Fort Pulaski. Watching for water levels to reach around 9.6 feet, so just above minor flood stage. Then for tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 a.m., our morning high tide, right around 9.9 feet, right below moderate flood stage. So we will start to see water levels creep onto the road just a bit, especially across Highway 80. So we are going to keep an eye on that as we head into the middle part of the week. But then again, after the cold front makes its way through and passes, we begin to track cooler air moving in. Our highs fall back into the upper 70s, and then we're looking at our low temperatures to fall into the lower 60s by at least the weekend morning, then Sunday morning back into the upper 50s, where it feels just a bit more like fall outside.
It's supposed to, right?
Exactly.
It's October.
Right. Yeah, it was a little muggy out there this morning, but we'll get there again.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Alyssa. We appreciate